Hello, 你好. My name is Sandy with ProficientChinese.com. In this lesson, we're going to go deeper with Chinese pronunciation as well as tones. Now, you may want to ask yourself this question. Do I really need to learn tones? Well, here's a question for you. Do you want to speak to Chinese people who always need to ask you a question such as, what did you say? Can you say it one more time? Or, I don't understand. My point is, tones are extremely important. Now, let me ask you another question, okay? Is it really possible that you can pronounce every single sound out there in English? Of course, it's impossible. However, in Chinese, you can definitely pronounce all Chinese sounds flawlessly. Yes, you can. All you need to do is to master a total of 407 sounds, which don't include tones. Then you're ready to speak Chinese fluently. Wait, before you slap me across the face and say, what? 407 sounds? That's too much. Well, don't worry. Even though it sounds a lot, in reality, many sounds can be pronounced as English. I promise you will find them very easy to pronounce. Ready to go forward? Absolutely. Now, before I continue further, you need to remember that even though Pinyin uses the same letters as many Western languages, such as English, those sounds in Pinyin represent Mandarin Chinese. So please, don't pronounce Pinyin as if they were English. As you understood the importance of Pinyin, the next question you will ask is, what about tones? I'm glad you asked. Well, before we get to that, let's do some review on what you have learned in the previous lesson. This allows you to understand the importance of Pinyin and the tones later on. Let's get started. Number 1. If your friends ask you, who is this person? What will you say? That's right. 朋友, 朋友, 朋友. Number 2. Now, if you're ready to eat with your friends, what will you say? Very good. 吃饭, 吃饭, 吃饭. Number 3. How did you say Chinese martial arts? Good job. 功夫, 功夫. Gong fu. Number 4. If you want to buy bean curd, what will you say to the vendor in Chinese? That's right. 豆腐, 豆腐, 豆腐. As you have mastered those words from the previous lesson, let's talk about tones. You see, every Chinese sound is associated with one syllable. And one syllable is usually composed of 3 parts, an initial, a final, and a tone. The question is, what are tones for? Well, tones are unique to Chinese speakers. Chinese language is a tonal language. What does it mean? Basically, when you assign different tones to a syllable, it sounds different. In addition, it can mean totally different things. Let me give you an example on this, okay? With the syllable ma, when you assign the first tone to it, it's pronounced ma with a flat and high-pitched tone. So the first tone is ma, ma, ma. It means mom. Next, when you assign the second tone to the syllable ma, it's pronounced ma with a rising tone. Repeat after me, okay? Ma, ma, ma. That's right. It means hemp. Now, when you assign the third tone to it, it's pronounced ma with a low tone. Just make sure your tone is as low as possible, okay? Ma, ma, ma. It means horse. Finally, when you assign the fourth tone to it, it's pronounced ma with a sharply falling tone. Can you do that? Ma, ma, ma. It means to scold or curse. Okay, got it? So basically here, with the same syllable ma, when you assign a different tone to it, you can change the meaning of the word immediately. Well, don't worry about the tones now. You're going to understand more in the next lesson. At this moment, I just want you to have a general sense of it. However, I do need you to know that tones are extremely important. You truly need to master it. Otherwise, Chinese people will not understand what you are trying to say. But as I said, don't worry. We will have a lot of fun on mastering tones in the next few lessons. Before you realize it, you have already spoken like a native Chinese speaker. For now, let's practice the 4 simple tones one more time, okay? The first tone, a flat and high-pitched tone. Ma, ma, ma. What does it mean? That's right, mom. The second tone, a rising tone. Ma, ma, ma. What does it mean? Yes, hemp. The third tone, a low tone. Remember, just dip your tone to the bottom of your voice, okay? Ma, ma, ma. So what does it mean? Very good. Horse. The fourth tone, a sharply falling tone. Ma, ma, ma. So what does it mean? Excellent. To scold or curse. Alright, you just did a pretty good job on the 4 simple tones. Now this time, let's put them all together, okay? Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Look, you can even pronounce the 4 tones more interesting by adding a rhythm, like singing. Ma, 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 ma. See? It's fun and easy, right? Okay, that's all for today's lesson. I will see you guys in the next lesson. See you! 再见!